So, welcome to this new series. Basically, I'm just gonna be having some gameplay in the background and just be talking about the NBA and what's going on. And as you can see from the teams that are playing, we're gonna be talking about the Brooklyn Nets. At the time of making this video, the Brooklyn Nets are third in the NBA Eastern Conference. Um, they lost their a game against the Wizards at the end, but just came off a win today actually. But a lot of people are talking and saying they can't make the finals. They're citing issues such as Kyrie Irving, James Harden not being able to get along. But from what I've been able to see recently, it looks pretty good. So it's kind of it's it's kind of hard to say right now. I think because it's so early, there's a lot of opinions, and people tend to forget that this is only the regular season right now. Many of the players are not even locked in, and we all know it's a whole different game when it's the playoffs. So it's best not to make predictions uh, in the middle of February. But I think another question we have to ask is who in the Eastern Conference is really strong enough to stop them. The two immediate teams that come to mind are maybe the Celtics and Philadelphia. And Milwaukee as well. But that really all depends on Giannis. We know Giannis in the playoffs has come short in recent years. His ability to shoot still has not developed to a point where you can say that he's a threat, which is kind of sad to see. He struggles at the free throw line. But yeah, I mean, we have teams such as Philadelphia with Joel Embiid, who's been averaging probably his career best. And we have Celtics who have Jason Tatum balling out, Marcus Smart, who recently picked up what looked like a nasty injury, but luckily it was just a calf strain. But yeah, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum seem to be forming a decent partnership. Moreover, that's just the Eastern Conference, right? And then on the other side, you have the Lakers, the Clippers. I mean, like many people, I think my favorites to come out of the West are still the Lakers, to be honest, because of LeBron and AD. And I'll still have them to come out, even though I think it may be harder this time, considering what happened in the bubble. Then the Clippers just basically choked. I mean, there's no really other way to put it. Paul George and Kawhi came up short. Well, the whole team, because they consistently blew 15 plus point leads in consecutive games. So, with all credit due to Denver, but I mean, in reality, everyone expected the Clippers to progress, and they failed. So they'll definitely have to prove everyone wrong, especially Paul George, because yeah, he's been quite honest about how the criticism has really hit him, and he's definitely gonna make sure that he proves his haters wrong. But let's say the Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Lakers meet in the NBA Finals. Now, this actually could be the best finals we've had in a lot of years, probably since 2016. 2019 was decent as well, but I think this is the final the NBA will probably try to make happen. You have a lot of superstars. You have LeBron, who's going to be who is 36 now. You're going to have AD, pretty much in his prime years. Kyrie, Harden, and Durant. Durant, who's 32 now as well. So, in the NBA, we don't know how things can look in a year or two. So it's going to be really important for these guys to make sure they perform. And I gotta say, if they do meet the Lakers in the finals, I probably would have to say Brooklyn. Just based off the fact of the amount of superstars they have. You know. Yeah, you got LeBron, but you gotta not trying to sound like a hater here, but they did face Miami in the finals last year, who while they were a team with really good chemistry, they don't have the biggest superstars. They have Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler was their main player, but I just see Brooklyn as a more of a threat to the Lakers, and they're definitely gonna make it harder on LeBron James as well. So it'll be interesting to see. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Brooklyn are the favorites to come out of the East? And if you do, who do you think will be their toughest competition? And if you don't think they're going to come out of the East, who do you think will? And I'm guessing from the West, most people are going to have the Lakers, but yeah, let me know.